Hi guys, I wanted to make a quick video to talk to you for just a minute about one of the biggest things that seems to keep entrepreneurs from succeeding in their business or in their MLM. We all know it, we've all heard about it, we've all felt it at one point in time. It's called fear. Now, fear for a lot of people has a lot of different meanings. So I may touch on something that relates to you. I may miss it completely. What I'm just going to talk about really is how fear affects me and how it influences me in my business. And hopefully some of this kind of can relate with the rest of you, and you can understand and see how it feels. Um, we feel fear all the time. We feel fear when we step out and try something new. We feel fear when we're waiting for our daughters to go on that first date and we're waiting for her to come back in. We feel fear when we're trying a new project or signing up for a new business for our company. We feel fear all the time. And if you're like most people, fear, you get the sweaty palms, you get the sweaty brow, you get that churning in your stomach. You start having the doubts and the thoughts about, well, is this right for me? Should I be doing this? Do I need to take a step back? Am I making a bad choice? And more times than not, fear seems to get the better hand of most people online. That's probably why there's a high percentage of network marketers and online marketers in general that tend to not make it or only see very little results because they tend to let that fear get the better of them. You can't hide from it. There's no way to prepare yourself to not feel it. It's going to be there. It's a part of human nature. Um, the best thing you can do is, rather than let that fear control you, learn some strategies and some techniques on how to utilize that fear, and instead of holding you back, help push you forward. Now, for me, yeah, I get the same as the rest of you. I get the little churning in the stomach, the sweaty palms, the oh, am I going to say the right thing when I talk to this prospect? Am I gonna type in the right words when I'm talking to this on this private message? The thing that makes it the difference is you have to go and do it regardless. Trust your gut, trust what you're going to say, and just do it. The fear is going to be there. Fear is what makes us um, more alert to our surroundings. It makes us more alert of the situation that's going on. And to me, that's actually a good thing because you want to be able to pay attention when you're talking to a potential prospect. You want to hear what their problems are. You want to be a solution maker for them. You want to help them solve these problems that have been holding them back. People all the time talk about, well, I was going to call this person, but I couldn't pick up the phone because I'm scared to talk on the phone, or I was going to go to this conference, but I was afraid that by buying the tickets we wouldn't have the money. Well, if you really want to do something, you're going to find a way to do it. Bottom line, we all have it in us. We all have it in us to overcome the fear. We all have it in us to succeed when we want to succeed. We're always going to be fearful, but at the same time, if you don't take that next step and you don't put yourself out there and accept that fear and stare it in the face and take it head on, then how are you ever going to change anything in your life? You have to face it, you have to accept it, and try to find a way to utilize the way that fear is doing. A lot of times with me, the fear, makes my stomach turn, makes me a little nervous, makes me kind of tongue tied on talking. Well, then that kind of sparks a deal in my head. It's like, well, hey, you know what? I can talk. I talk on the phone every day to people. I'm on my job that I do full time. I talk to people all the time on the phone. In my jobs online, I talk to people, whether it be on Facebook chat, on Google Hangouts, on webinars, or on just flat up old fashioned picking up the phone and calling them. I talk to people all the time. They're people too. They're just as nervous to hear from you. So my best advice to you is it's okay to have the fear. It's okay to accept the fact that doing these things, especially if they're outside of your comfort zone. To do these things are going to make you nervous and make you a little fearful. That's okay. Do it anyway. Use that fear to push you and make you want to do it. Because I guarantee you, the next time you face that same situation, that fear will be less and less. Guys, just one quick little tip. Hope you liked the video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. You can also visit my fan page at www.facebook.com/Kevin and Pauline. As always, have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Have a good one, buddies.